Hey, hello all. Welcome back. In this particular video, we are going to have a quick look that how can we use N8N locally but running on a Docker. We will be using two different ways. First will be our static way. Second will be our dynamic way. Why? Because we will be using a service. The service name is ngrok. Now what actually happens with ngrok is ngrok gives us a privilege that okay, I will give you a URL at a runtime or I will give you a dynamic URL which you can utilize. So let's see how we can utilize those things. But before that, you must have Docker when running material, or you can say Docker Compose. When we say access to static tunneling URL means you must have access to ngrok. Ngrok is a service which you just open your page and type ngrok. You will find this service here, correct? You must have logged into this service. There you will get a single point of access as tunneling for the free. We will be utilizing those things. Now, how to run this thing? For that, let me open my browser. Let me open my command prompt. Let me go to my directory. Okay. Let me just type the command. Let me see how many files I have right now here. So I have my dynamic, so let me use that file. So to use that thing, whenever we have something the Docker which we have learned, we use Docker Compose. So I'm going to use a Docker Compose. Minus F is for the file name. Then we have this file and I'm going to type up. The moment I type up, it will show me something. Okay. That this is how it is happening. It is running. And now I can see that it has given me some URL here. Now if I go back to this URL and boom, I will be able to access my N8N. So in this quick session, we have learned how to access N8N by running a simple Docker script, by running a simple Docker command. So I will be providing the links to the script. In the next session, we will learn how can we have, because right now this URL is dynamic, means we don't know what it can be. Let me just stop this thing. Let me just stop it down and minus B. Okay, let me run it again. So you can see here, I got certain URL. Now you can see what I got is 21D something. Earlier which I had got is 0EF, means it is something dynamic, correct? But if I now go to access this thing, I will not be able to access this site. Why? Because this session is not there. So whenever we want to have a callback or when we are going to authorize something, when we are going to use an oath, so at that point of time, this is something which is good to work locally, but not for the proper response system. So in the next session, we will look how can we have those things static so that we can put it there and our application will always target a particular URL. So for the time being, that's all for the session. Thank you. We'll meet soon.